I'm sat on a chair instead of on the floor, and it's a bit creaky. So, apologies. Hello, welcome back. It's been a while. I feel like that's just becoming like a regular intro. I haven't done this in a really long time, so I'm really sorry if it's all over the place. Second thing, I cut myself a fringe and I think I hate it, but I can't decide. So I keep catching myself in the thing, and I just can't. I've been having this like itch to come back to making YouTube videos, and every time I try, I'm like, oh no one's gonna care anymore. But then I remember that I don't care. If you've been following me for a while, you'll know that I made a lot of Instagram content. I had another YouTube channel. Content has always been something that I really love to make. Lately, I've just not really been in the space to do it, to feel like I just haven't felt like it really. But the thing is, I have always felt like it, and the whole time that I've not been doing it, I've been wanting to do it. So I had a little bit of a nostalgia trip the other day, and I watched back some of my old videos, and one of my favourite videos that I posted was one of my favourites videos. I thought I would come back to you with a favourites video because I feel like it's nice for you guys to see what I've been loving and enjoying while I've not been making videos, and like kind of re-get to know me with all of these things. Hopefully we can go from there. Hopefully this is the first date. Hopefully there will be a second and a third, and but we'll see. You might scare me off, or I might scare you off. We'll see. The first category I want to talk about is clothing. There's 3 things in this category, and they're all dresses. I've had a weird relationship with my clothes for the last like year or so. Whole other thing. I'm sure you've heard me talk about it before if you've been here for a while. Obviously fashion content is kind of what started me doing all of this, and my fashion sense has kind of changed, but also like my body has changed, and that's been something that's been really hard to like accept. But these 3 dresses I'm going to show you have made me feel absolutely stunning, and I love them. I think they are so freaking cute. The first one is this white maxi dress from the Hippie Shake. When I saw this white dress on like the preview, I was like, I can't not have this dress. It's so stunning. The sleeves are amazing. The lace is amazing. The way I like to style it is that kind of Victorian-esque. I just love it. I think it's so cute. I wear it so often. The next is this red vintage 70s dress. Now, I bought this on Vinted and I had it hanging up for so long, and I was like, I love it so much, I just don't know when or where I'm going to wear it. And then one day I was like, fuck it, let's just wear the damn dress. So I wore the freaking dress, and it is incredible. I literally just wore it to a coffee shop. I bought this dress actually a couple of days before Florence and the Machine released the first single, Everybody Scream, and like the imagery of her in the red dress. I was like, girl, a lot of my more extravagant looking dresses I like to dress down, because it's like, when else would I wear them? I don't do enough to wear an extravagant dress. So the final dress I haven't dressed down, and I actually haven't worn it anywhere yet, but I love it so much, and I keep going to just wear it out, but I'm like, I can't. This needs a special occasion. I think once I've worn it to one special occasion, then I can dress it down, but it's so stunning. It is a baby blue 70s vintage gunny sacks. I have 2 or 3 gunny sacks dresses in my wardrobe, and they fit me when I was a little bit smaller a couple of years ago, but I can't get rid of them. They're still in my wardrobe. I can't get rid of them. And I was like, I want one that fits me now. I have a bigger bust now. I have a bigger hip and like stomach area, so like the zips are a bit hard, and I was like, I want one that fits me now. I feel like this is how I know I'm doing the aesthetic that I like correctly, because I bought this dress, fell in love with it, like absolutely stunning, and then not long later the Last Dinner Party released their album From the Pyre, and Abigail, the lead singer, is wearing a very similar gunny sacks dress on the cover, and I was like, girl, it's got this absolutely stunning embroidery on it, and again, the bust is so cute. I think it's so freaking cute. I took this video the first time I tried it on, and there's something about the way the dress looks and the way my hair looks. I was just like, this is it. This is my look. So that's my favourite clothing. Since I've already mentioned some of the music that I have been listening to, let's segue into music, shall we? I have a couple of albums on my list and a couple of just like songs. Let's say it's like August, September, October. These favourites all kind of encompass. My first favourite album is obviously From the Pyre by The Last Dinner Party. This vinyl cover is the Rough Trade one. Me and my friend Nancy went to see them on the little Rough Trade like album tour thing. It was like an intimate night sort of thing. It was so good. It was amazing. We had the best time. I think my microphone changes quality when I clip it to my chest, so I'm really sorry, but I'm going to be handling vinyl. What? What? I didn't see this before, what the hell? Oh my god, this has just fallen out and I did not see this before. Is this a CD? Oh my god, stop. Shut up. Oh my god, it's live versions. That's so cute. I didn't even see that. I've had this for like a month and a bit now, and this record I think is the glow in the dark one. Look at that. Stunning. I think it's so cute. Rifle was the first one that stood out to me, and also the Scythe. Just absolutely stunning. Moving on to probably my favourite album of the year. It's Everybody Scream by Florence and the Machine. This is the chamber version. I have 2 versions of the record. I did have 3, but I gave one to Nancy because I'd pre-ordered 3 versions of the record. This one I pre-ordered when she announced the tour. And this one comes with some goodies inside. So look, first of all, artwork. There's this little like art book or photography book of like shots of some imagery to go along with the album. It's so good. Like everything about this album's incredible. It also comes with a poster, which I think is a little bit too big for me to open up right here, but I'll show you. It also came with this sticker. How cute is this? Look at that. It's velvet. I love it. And this is the like milky clear vinyl. Everybody Scream is absolutely my favorite album of the year. It's so good. It's everything I wanted it to be and a little bit more. My favorite song on here, without a doubt, is The Old Religion. I can't stop listening to it, especially the chamber version. I want to give an honourable mention to some other things I've been listening to this past couple of months that I'm just obsessed with. The first one is Illuminations by Buffy Sainte-Marie. In my last favourites video like a year ago, I mentioned this album and I still cannot get enough of it. It's so freaking good. I've been listening to this album quite a lot recently, and then for Florence to release this, like Everybody Scream, it's just, if you like Everybody Scream, you will definitely like Illuminations. I've also been listening to the live version of Lungs that Florence did at the Royal Albert Hall. My favourite track on the live version of Lungs is either Hardest of Hearts or Birdsong. I don't know why. They weren't even my favourite songs on Lungs. In fact, I don't even think I really acknowledge them on Lungs, but live, amazing. And finally, this song has been in my top 10 for like the last 4 or 5 months. It's Boys, Bugs, Men by Paris Paloma. I can't get enough of that song. It's so freaking good. Also, can we talk about the fact that Paris Paloma is supporting Florence and the Machine on her tour? I did in fact get tickets. I'm so happy I got tickets. I would have cried if I didn't. I got tickets to the Liverpool date, so if anybody's going to be there in Liverpool. Let's go movies and books in one, because there's not many books. There's a couple movies. Let's do books first, actually, because there's only 2. I'm a bit of a slow reader, but I'm trying to get back into it. Over Halloween, I wanted to read some Bram Stoker. Dracula felt like a bit of a task, but what I did read was Burial of the Rats by Bram Stoker, which was a little short story collection. They were all like little spooky ghost story, kind of like eerie gothic stories, and they were all really, really good. It was a very short collection and I really, really enjoyed them. And my current read that I am very, very nearly finished, I have like 20 something pages left, and I'm so into it, but for some reason, like when I sit down, it feels like a really heavy read. I need to like really ingest it. It's Frankenstein, and I am going to talk about the movie, of course. I bought this before the movie came out, thinking I want to read this before I go and see the film because I've never read it. I've never really read anything about Frankenstein. I've never seen anything. I don't know anything about Frankenstein. All I know is the story of how it was birthed, I guess. I know a little bit about Mary Shelley, but this is incredible. Oh my god, another book I absolutely should have spoke about before this. I just completely forgot because I don't have the copy. I also read A Picture of Dorian Gray recently. I really wanted to read it, so I went into my friend Nancy's bookshop and I was like, can I please have a copy of Picture of Dorian Gray? And she was like, you are in luck, because it is the LGBTQ book club book of the month that I read it, which was September, I think. I read it and then I went to the book club to talk about it. It was so freaking good. It was amazing. It was one of those books that makes you sit back and go, who am I? And that's how I'm feeling about this. So yeah, I'm really enjoying Frankenstein and I am going to finish it today. A nice segue from books into movies. Let's talk about the Frankenstein movie. By the time you're seeing this film will be out on Netflix. So if you haven't seen it, go and watch it. Go and watch it. It's so freaking good. I was really anticipating this movie. After seeing Nosferatu at the very start of the year, I've been itching for more like that. And I saw somebody that I follow on Instagram who lives up in Liverpool post on their like close friends, like, oh my god, just saw Frankenstein at the cinema, like it was so good. And I was like, at the cinema? I thought it was coming out on Netflix. So I was all over the internet and I found out that it had a very short cinema run in like independent cinemas, I think. It wasn't in Cineworld or Odeon or anything like that, as far as I'm aware. But it was playing in a independent cinema near me. Because it was having such a short cinema run, I think it was like Friday, Saturday, Sunday of like the weekend that I went to see it. On this Saturday, my boyfriend was out all day and like most of our friends were out going for like someone's birthday. And I'm not really a drinker. I'm not really into that. So I was like, I'll just stay home. I'll find something to do. So I went to the cinema on my own, which I've never done before, but it was a really, really cool experience. I would do it again, but only for a film like that. I was very aware that I was in the cinema on my own. Like for the first 10 minutes of the film, I was really like, oh my god, I'm in the cinema by myself. This is so weird. But then I was engulfed by the film, and by the end of it, I was a sobbing mess. There was one point, something happened to the creature, and I started crying, and I went, oh no, like out loud. Like I can't stop myself, because like I would have said that to my boyfriend, but when the lights came up, I had sobbed really hard. Going into it not knowing anything about Frankenstein, for me, was even better. I had no preconception of how Frankenstein should be in terms of how the character should be represented, what it should look like, how it should like be paced or anything. I didn't have any clue. And I thought, so really I have a very, like if I say this is like a perfect movie, like on what grounds? Nosferatu has been my top movie of the year, all year. Like literally from the 1st of January up until whatever day it was that I went to see Frankenstein, Nosferatu was here, and then Frankenstein I loved it so much that the next day I said to my boyfriend, we're going to see Frankenstein. We're going to see Frankenstein today, again. And I told my friend Nancy and her boyfriend Ben, who also are big literature fans and have read the book, so they came with us, and even they said it was like incredible. So to be honest, the rest of the films on this list aren't really on that level, but they're still films that I really, really, really enjoyed over the spooky season, because I was trying to watch more spooky movies. All of these films I had never seen before, so it was, you know, these are all brand new favourites. The first one is the 1979 ? The Wicker Man. This was so good. It was so like, if you're into like folklore and like folky things and like the occult and the 70s, this is the perfect movie. It was so good. I didn't really know what to expect. I knew there was like a 2000s version that maybe was a bit scarier. I don't know. I've never seen anything about The Wicker Man apart from the ride at Alton Towers. Ingrid Pitt was in it, who I love because she's in The Vampire Lovers, and also Christopher Lee, who's obviously the king of vintage horror. But yeah, that's another one I've been trying to get everybody else to watch, because it's so good and it's so spooky. And the final film that I watched that I really enjoyed was Phantom of the Opera. As a former theatre kid, I feel like I'm committing a crime saying that I've never seen Phantom of the Opera. All I knew of Phantom of the Opera was the thing about the chandelier and the, you know, the motif of the, you know, the story as a whole, and the aesthetic of the film was incredible. It was so good, to the point where I bought the book, so I am going to be reading the book. Let me tell you something. The main reason that I watched Phantom of the Opera was I could tell people for the gorgeous aesthetic and the Victoriana and the Gothic literature background, and no, it was for Patrick Wilson. I love Patrick Wilson. I love him. He's so gorgeous. Oh my god, that's another film that I did go and see that I really enjoyed. The Conjuring, the new Conjuring film. It was so good. Like, as a Conjuring fan, it was really good. As a horror fan, it wasn't great, but as a Conjuring and Patrick Wilson fan, it was really good. But yeah, I only watched Phantom of the Opera for Patrick Wilson. Patrick Wilson plays Raoul. Oh my god, he was so gorgeous. And the thing is, I know that most of the girlies are like Phantom girl, like you fancy the Phantom, like the whole point of you fancy the Phantom, you want her to end up with the Phantom if you're know, into that kind of thing. But I love Patrick Wilson so much, I was like, can the Phantom just leave them the frick alone? Let Patrick Wilson have his girl. I loved him. I thought he was so good. And that scene where him and the Phantom were having the sword fight that's all for media. Now I'm going to show you some of my favourite miscellaneous just things and trinkets that I have been absolutely loving. I have been very selective with what I'm putting in this video because I want to do a haul. I went to Glastonbury and to Brighton since we've last spoke, and in both of those places I got some really amazing clothes and trinkets, and I still really want to do a haul of those two places, so I might do that. If you would like to see a haul from Glastonbury and from Brighton, please let me know. Glastonbury, by the way, was the best place I've ever been. Like, Glastonbury should be in my favourites. Like, you know what? In this section of my favourites, I'm just going to say Glastonbury. Like, my trip to Glastonbury was incredible. Oh my god. I will make a whole video about what I bought there and what, just because, oh my god, I want to go back. It's so good. So I'm just going to show you some of the random miscellaneous things that I have been loving the last couple of months. The first thing is this mug. Look, this is a William Morris patterned mug, and it is so perfect. It's so big. It's a really good size. I don't know how to convey the size of this mug other than going like this. It makes such a big hot drink. Like, I actually don't drink hot drinks that much. I've had to kind of start drinking hot drinks more because I wanted to justify this purchase. Next is a couple of little makeup bits or cosmetics, if you will. The first is this lip butter. This is a tinted lip butter. I bought this the day I went to see Frankenstein, actually. I was killing time before I went into the cinema. I went into Boots and I saw the Clinique stand and I thought, I've always wanted Black Honey by Clinique. Like, I think it's so cute. I tried it on once. I was at a photo shoot and one of the girls in the shoot let me try hers, and it was really nice. Like, it is really, really cute. And I was like, oh, it's like jogged my memory. Maybe I'll see if they have Black Honey. And the woman behind the counter was like, oh no, sorry, we don't, but like, we do have a couple of dupes if you wanna. So this is 17 by Boots, their like own brand, and it's a tinted lip butter, so it's got that like creamy texture. And this is in the shade Deep Honey. There was like quite a few different shades. It's like really cute. It's got the same kind of vibe. I think this was like £5. And it's nice to keep in my bag, not only as like a colour, but a lip balm. My next favourite is the perfume Karma by Lush. This is completely empty. There is literally not a drop left. I'd been going around all these antique shops in Brighton and I was like, I want something that smells like this. And I messaged my friend Millie, who not only used to live in Brighton and also loves antiques, she also used to work in Lush. I was like, girl, you're gonna know exactly what I'm looking for. And she recommended Karma. So I only bought the little one because I was like, if I don't love it and if I don't wear it every day, like, I don't want to spend however much the big one is. Oh my god, I've worn this every single day since I bought it. It's so good, and it just smells like an antique shop. It's got that patchouli, I think it's got patchouli in it pretty much every time, and that's not an exaggeration. Somebody somewhere has told me that I smell like incense. Keeping on the theme of scent, there's a particular candle that I absolutely love at this time of year, and when I tell you I stocked up, okay, I have one burning next to me, I have one burning downstairs, I have 2 at my boyfriend's house, so that's 4, okay? This is the only pumpkin spice candle you will ever need. If you didn't know, this candle is the Glade pumpkin spice candle. This is the best pumpkin spice scent you will ever get. Trust me on that, it's the best pumpkin spice scent ever. No other pumpkin spice candle that I've ever had smells as good as this. I actually have another one in the bathroom at my boyfriend's house, because the scent is just so, like, even when it's not lit, it's so, as you can imagine, my room just smells like patchouli and pumpkin spice right now. So, but yeah, this, I can't do a favorites video and not mention this candle because I have bought one every single time I've seen one this October. The final few things, I know you're probably getting bored of me talking, but I'm having a really good time, so thanks for sticking around. The next thing, I have been looking for one of these for so long, and I wasn't going to put it in this video because I was going to put it in my Glastonbury haul, but I can't not show you this. It is this tapestry bag. Oh my god, look at this. I wanted one of these for so long. This one I think is true vintage. The label is pretty damn vintage. And like I say, I found this in a really small antique shop in Glastonbury. It did have a short handle. It was probably about that big, the handle. And I thought, I want to be able to wear it on my shoulder. But I'd been looking for so long, I was like, oh, beggars can't be choosers. So this was £12. I can't believe this was only £12. The only thing is it doesn't fit my phone, but that's fine. You don't need a phone. Like, when I got home from Glastonbury, I gave this to my granddad and I was like, could you make the chain any longer? So I gave him this old necklace chain. I'm a little bit worried that a necklace chain isn't quite going to hold as well, but it's pretty sturdy. And yeah, this, I just think it's so stunning. And the final thing I want to show you is a few pieces of jewelry. Whenever I go into antique shops, I'm always on the hunt for antique clothes. Like, my first instinct is clothes, and so I kind of bypass jewelry. But when I was in Brighton, I was like, I'm just gonna look at the jewelry, and it started this snowball effect of like, I can't stop buying necklaces and pendants and stuff. So I'm just gonna show you a couple of my favorite pendants that I've bought. The first one I bought in Brighton. It's this little pocket watch on a chain. I didn't think that it worked, and I don't think it does, because it does say 6:30 and it's definitely not 6:30. I was fiddling with the little dial thing at the top, and I heard it start ticking. So I think it had some kind of life left in it, but I'm not sure. Next up, I think I got this one in Glastonbury. I think I did. I have been wanting long pendants that come down to like here. On my boobs, it doesn't really sit right. Here, it gets lost in, and I found this one, which is absolutely perfect. Look at this pendant. Super cute. Obsessed with this. I love it. I wear this one very, very frequently. Obsessed. I love this one. The next one, I don't usually wear silver as much anymore, but this one, the pendant really caught my eye. It's not as long, so I do have to wear it with something that is a bit higher here. But I couldn't not buy this. Look at this pendant. This, I think, is 70s. It's got that like sort of Celtic vibe. I don't know why. Finally, I have this long vintage locket. Oh my god. I've been looking for a vintage locket for so long, and this one's just perfect. I don't know if you're gonna be able to see this, but inside, I was like, I'm gonna put a picture of my boyfriend. No, actually, I'm gonna put a lock of his hair. I don't think you can see it, but it's there. It's actually really difficult to put a lock of hair into a locket. I had to put like hair wax on it to make it all stick together. I have been talking for so long. Thank you so much for sticking around. I've really missed doing this. If you are a returning subscriber, thanks for coming back, because it's been a while. Yeah, I really appreciate you guys sticking around, and I'm really hoping to start vlogging more and doing videos like this more. So if there's anything that you would like to see, anything that I did before that you'd like to see, or anything new that you'd like to see, let me know, because I want to do this again. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll hopefully see you next week. But I can't promise anything. It could be next week, could be next month, could be next year. Hopefully it'll be next week.